guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chelsea Chameleon and I'm back with another video. Long time no see once again, but I mean, we've been new on this channel. I know, don't even look at me like that, okay? I know, but it's okay because we're here right now, okay? It has been a while since I have filmed a sit down video, so excuse me, I'm a little rusty, but we are going to grease up the gears and get back into it. Today is a very faded, or should I say dreaded, video that I'm filming today. Today is a ticketing video. As you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be telling you how to get Key Uncanny Valley Tour tickets 2025. KEYLAND tickets, okay? KEYLAND 2025 ticket. Y'all, I'm still in shock. I cannot believe that we are getting a Key tour. What do you mean Key is coming to the US? Like, I'm literally about to hyperventilate. Like, what do you mean? As you all know, shinee is my alt group in K-pop, and seeing all 5 members here separately or as a duo, but all 5 members here in my country has still been a total shock to me. And I'm still literally recovering from Taemin tour, which was in February, and right now it is September. Also, side note, happy Key month to those who celebrate. I'm still in shock and I can't believe that I'm actually filming another video. Also, if you cannot tell, I don't know if you can tell, in my room may be on me, but Key is one of my biases in shinee. Obviously, Minho is my one of one. But Key is my second bias, or my bias wrecker in shinee, and so I love him so much. I'm still very much in shock, especially as an SM girly. Like, it's just crazy that they actually took a chance on him and brought him here. I actually want to do this for Onu as well when he toured here, but to be honest, his ticketing process was very similar to Taemin. He was using the same platforms he had the same VIP packages and experience. So in my opinion, there was really nothing new to bring to the table as far as information. And also I was in a very weird time, while Onu ticketing was going on. I wasn't even at home to film videos and stuff. Sorry I didn't get one out for that one, but hopefully you guys were able to see him. I definitely did. I saw him in Chicago, but I wanted to make a video for Key because this process is a lot different. Obviously Key is under SM and he is using very new, low-key, unheard of touring companies and promoter companies. So I am a little scared, and also the process as far as VIP and pre-sale, which we will get into, that process is a little bit different than what I'm used to. So I'm honestly new and a little bit scared. So hopefully this will help you guys if you're also scared and confused. So yes guys, grab a beverage, grab a snack, also grab a notepad. I literally have a whole book of notes here because I took a lot of notes, and let's get into it. Hi, semi-future Chelsea who's still literally filming the video. I'm going to have timestamps so you guys can skip ahead if you want to know certain information. I'm going to have the timestamps right here. I'm also going to have them down below in the description so you guys can skip ahead or go back or go to a certain section if need be. I believe YouTube also has chapters as well, so if they do have chapters, I will also add that. But yes, there will be timestamps so you guys can know where to go and what to look for. I am going to be looking down in my notebook a lot, so I'm sorry. Hopefully I will be making eye contact with you guys, but I will be reading the paper a lot because there is a lot to cover. So starting off with the overview and the CDs and the dates, he is going to be touring in December, which I'm so happy about because, again, we need time to save and prep and prepare. He's going to be touring in 6 cities in the US in December, and the first date is going to be in LA, Los Angeles, California on the 3rd, and he's going to be performing at the Orpheum Theater. The next day is Oakland, California at the Paramount Theater on December 5th. On December 8th, he's going to Dallas or Fort Worth, and he's going to be at the Will Rogers Auditorium. On the 10th, he's going to be going to Brooklyn, New York at the King's Theater. On the 13th, he's going to Chicago, Illinois at the Rivera Theater. And then on the 15th, he will end the tour in Seattle at the Moore Theater. You probably already saw it on the screen, but I'm going to have graphics with the venue and the date and the capacity because the capacities are very small for this tour, very small. Taemin actually performed at the King's Theater for New York, so they're going to be sharing that venue, and the New York venue is actually the biggest venue, which was crazy because I believe for Taemin tour that was one of the smallest venues for his tour, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a little crazy how the biggest venue for his tour is the smallest for Taemin's. So that gives you a scale of how small this tour is going to be, or like how small the capacity is, which means tickets are going to be very competitive. Also, side note, especially with Key's vision and like the set design and stuff, I am worried about like how he's going to be able to perform on such a small stage across the country, but whatever. I'm actually scared because Dallas and Chicago are like kind of the mid-tier capacities, which isn't too bad, but those cities like serve a lot of people, so I'm just very scared. I feel like those cities are going to be very competitive. Obviously LA, New York too, but yeah, Dallas and Chicago are going to like grab a lot of people from like the South and the Midwest, so it is going to be a war. All right, so those are the cities, venues, and dates that he's going to. The next thing we're going to be moving on to are the types of sales. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit different from Taemin tour or even Onu tour because there is going to be a pre-sale for this tour. So technically, there are two main pre-sales for the Key tour, and there is a general sale. And obviously, the pre-sale is going to take place before the general sale. So let's get into the pre-sale information. The first one is going to be a paid sale, a paid pre-sale, and that is the shinee World Fan Club membership, or the shinee World membership pre-sale that is through WEVERSE. I'm going to go into a lot more information later on in the video, but basically you have to pay for a shinee Fan Club membership to get into this pre-sale. The second one is going to be the venue or the promoter pre-sale. There's also one called TICKETMASTER pre-sale, and I'm just kind of like grouping them into one category because basically it's the same thing and it is at the same time. And usually through a venue or promoter pre-sale, the venue or the promoter of the tour will post a pre-sale code usually 6 to 48 hours before the pre-sale actually happens. And usually it's through social media. They'll post it on their Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, or they will send it out through email. So if you sign up for their email or their newsletter, then you might get your pre-sale code emailed to you. Usually you don't have to pay for the pre-sale codes. I know some venues have like memberships, like you have like a season pass or like a package or something. Usually you'll get like pre-sale codes, but you don't have to pay for this specific pre-sale code. You just basically have to either sign up for emails or like stalk the social medias and try to find the pre-sale code. And the third type of sale is the general sale. This is free and open to the public, and this is going to take place after the pre-sale. And again, you don't have to pay for this or buy anything or do anything extra. Basically just have a Ticketmaster or any type of account and go in and buy your ticket. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the shinee World membership pre-sale, so basically the paid pre-sale. And again, you're going to have a shinee World membership to get this pre-sale code, and to get the membership you're going to have to go through WEVERSE or WEVERSE Shop. And if you guys don't know what WEVERSE is, it's basically like a platform that has not only HYBE artists like BTS, TXT, but also non-HYBE artists. Obviously shinee's on there, literally like Megan Thee Stallion, like literally everyone is on there. And WEVERSE is the platform where artists and fans like interact with each other, and like you get like updates and like official information. And then WEVERSE Shop is the platform where you can buy stuff. You can buy merch, albums. I don't think you can buy concert tickets, but you can maybe buy, again, memberships or just like other things that like are a part of your fandom. And if you don't have a WEVERSE account, I suggest that you sign up for a WEVERSE account first, and then you go in later on or just like a couple minutes later and then buy your shinee World membership. I think it would be confusing trying to like create an account and purchase the membership at the same time. At least in my opinion, you can probably do that, but I just find it easier to just make your account, make sure that your account is good and ready to go. Also use correct information if you don't have a WEVERSE account already. You have to usually use your government name, your real phone number, a good email, because that is like kind of official, and like that is how you will get official things. Especially in the future, if you want to go to like in-person events, they're going to be checking your ID and like your WEVERSE name, so it has to match up. So don't use like a fake name. Like I wouldn't be giving myself Minho on WEVERSE, right? I would be using my real first and last name and a real phone number and email. So to circle back, create a WEVERSE account if you haven't already, and then go to the shinee page and then join the shinee Fan Club membership. I'm pretty sure once you literally click on the page, like they'll probably be advertising for it anyway because they want money. So go to the shinee membership page. Usually it will take you to WEVERSE Shop or make you download the app. So maybe download the app or go to WEVERSE Shop and then buy the membership. And I believe the membership is about $20, but again, that gives you obviously pre-sale opportunities, and then it gives you like maybe exclusive photos or posts or something. But yes, go ahead and sign up for that. So after you sign up for the membership, now you have to register for the pre-sale with your membership. So basically they know that like, hey, you're an actual fan, a part of the fan club, and now you could actually participate in the fan club pre-sale. There is a registration period where it opens and closes. By the time I'm filming this video, it's already open. However, it is going to end at 11:59 p.m. KST on September 4th. Basically, that's at night in Korea and then in the morning for us. So I did do the conversions. I'm going to put them on the screen if you live in EST, CST, or PST. The conversions are on the screen right here. But again, if you live in EST, it's going to be at 10:59 in the morning on the 4th. CST 9:59 in the morning on the 4th, and PST 7:59 in the morning on the 4th. And as a CST girly, at 10 a.m. usually that's when they drop like teaser photos for like K-pop comebacks. So usually I'm already like kind of waiting by my computer or like by my phone at 9:59 anyway, so I believe this time is going to like help me remember personally. I'm going to put the time zones right here so you guys can make sure that you are signed up at the correct time. And after that time, feel free to buy a membership, but you won't be able to register for the pre-sale, which means you will have a membership but you won't get the pre-sale code. So make sure that you are signed up before this time. And I will leave a link to the Weverse post. Also, I believe once you join like the Shiny Weverse and also have a membership, they will send you a link, or you will like be able to see a link on Weverse to register for the pre-sale. And once you click that link, they will give you the instructions on how to register. I'm pretty sure you just put like in your name, your membership, your email, contact, stuff like that, just basic stuff. But again, that information will be down below and that link will be down below for you guys. So after you register, now is the pre-sale, and the pre-sale is going to happen next week on September 9th at 8 a.m. local venue time. Yeah, I know, that was crazy. I had to read it a couple times because usually it's like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., even 3 p.m. local time. But 8 a.m. local time, 8 o'clock in the morning, that is crazy. Luckily, the main two venues that I want a ticket for are going to be at 8 a.m. my time. Like, they're not ahead of me. I feel really bad for people who live in California or like who live in like PST, who want to maybe go to like the Chicago or like New York shows. Oh my goodness, that's like a 3-hour time difference. It's still early, but thankfully the venue times line up for me. If you are ticketing for multiple venues across multiple time zones, I suggest to write it down and to make sure you have the times right. Because again, 8 a.m. California time, you've already missed it if you want to go to the New York show. So write it down and make sure you have a plan and just make sure that you get the times right. And the membership pre-sale will end on the same day of September 9th at 10 p.m. local time. So if you're in Chicago, it's going to end at 10 p.m. However, if you live in California and want to go to Chicago, it's going to end at 8 p.m. for you. So again, be mindful. Editing Chelsea here. I look crazy, but I forgot to talk about the venue or the promoter pre-sale. That is going to start on the same day on September 9th, but it's going to start at 12 p.m. local venue time. Okay, so hopefully you guys remember that. Sorry about the cut-in and the jump scare, but yeah, 12 p.m. on the same day if you don't have a membership code and you just want a regular pre-sale. Moving on to the general sales. The general sales is going to be the next day on Wednesday, September 10th at 10 a.m. local time. Again, a normal time for tickets to go on sale, not 8 o'clock in the freaking morning. So yes, 10 a.m. local time on September 10th will be the general sale. And again, for the general sale, you don't need a pre-sale code or have to pay for anything. You just basically log into Ticketmaster, AXS, whatever, and go ahead and get your ticket. Speaking of the infamous Ticketmaster and AXS, there actually will be 3 different ticketing platforms for this tour. The first one is going to be Ticketmaster, the second one is going to be AXS, and the third one is going to be ATG Tickets. Right here, I'm going to put a graphic of each venue or each city and like which website or platform that they're using. But for LA, it's going to be Ticketmaster, Oakland, Ticketmaster, Dallas, Ticketmaster. Brooklyn is going to be the ATG Tickets website, which is us.atgtickets.com. I'm also going to have that right here and linked down below. I'm pretty sure for Brooklyn, that's the venue's personal website. For some reason, they don't use like other platforms like Ticketmaster, which is a little weird in my opinion, but whatever. For Chicago, it's going to be AXS, and that is going to be the only city that uses AXS. And then for Seattle, we're going to go back to Ticketmaster. All right, moving on to the scariest part of this actual video, and that is going to be the VIP information. For Keys Tour, there's going to be 3 different VIP packages. And out of the three, two are going to be add-on packages, meaning that you have to purchase this separately from your actual concert ticket. If you've been to like other smaller K-pop concerts like Studio Pav, Connected, or even like Leo Presents, usually the concert tickets are separate from the actual VIP packages. And if you guys saw my Taemin video or went to Taemin tour, also that was basically the same thing. The Taemin tickets were different from the actual VIP packages that From were selling. So it's going to be the same thing for Key. And again, two out of the three are going to be add-on, meaning you have to buy it separately from the actual concert ticket. This is a little bit scary because I am still a little bit confused whether you buy it when you add a concert ticket or if you buy it once you have a concert ticket. Like, can you buy them at the same time or is it separate? I've never done this with Ticketmaster. I've never bought a add-on VIP package on Ticketmaster. I've only just bought like a VIP that has the concert ticket attached to it. So I am a little bit scared. If you guys do have experiences or like if you know anything about this, then please comment down below and let me know, because honestly I have a feeling that VIP, especially the VIP that I get into, is going to obviously sell out very quickly. So I don't know how this is going to work. If you guys have bought VIP add-on packages, especially through Ticketmaster, then please let me know and maybe I'll make like a little update video to this, because I'm honestly a little bit scared. And again, I don't really know like how that process works. The only thing I do know is that obviously to receive the VIP benefit, you will have to have a ticket. So even if you're only able to buy an add-on, then if you don't have a concert ticket, you won't be able to be let into the venue. So it kind of worked like that with Taemin Tour. Like you could buy like a VIP off of someone and worry about your concert ticket later. Like literally I talked to so many people who did that. Like they had a VIP but they didn't have a concert ticket, and like they were like low-key trying to trade. I'm assuming maybe you can buy a VIP package right now but not have a ticket, but obviously once you like have the concert day, you have to have a ticket. Or I don't know if there's some type of like technical block or like account or like web block. I don't really know. That like knows like, hey, you don't have a concert ticket in your Ticketmaster account, so you can't buy this. I don't know how it works, so please let me know. I'm like honestly freaking out. But anyways, we're going to be moving on to the breakdown of the actual benefits of each VIP package. The first package is going to be the Key Soundcheck experience, and that is like the lowest tier of VIP. I'm assuming it's going to be the cheapest, and you're probably like, oh, why are you assuming? Why can't you just give us the price? Well, that's because as I'm filming this video, we don't have prices. Right now, we do not have prices for any of the VIP packages or of the ticket tiers. I haven't done the hack yet where you can like find out like the min and the max on Ticketmaster, but if I do see someone who posted, then I will add it. But if not, you guys will just have to wait. Maybe I'll make like a TikTok update. But as of right now, we do not know the prices of VIP, but based on my assumptions and experience, I believe that Soundcheck is going to be about $200, hopefully less, maybe $150 for Soundcheck, but max hopefully $200. If it's anything more than that, that is like literally crazy. But yes, my guess is that Soundcheck will be $150 to $200 for the Soundcheck package. And for the Soundcheck package, you get obviously Soundcheck, and the second thing you get is a laminate. And side note, thank God we're actually getting like a little laminate, because for Taemin we got like a little folder. Basically it's like a little mini like clear file folder, which was very weird. I just want like a lanyard with like a little hard card and like a little actual lanyard that goes across your neck. It's easy to keep up with, and it looks really, really cute when you display it after the show. So yes, thank God we're actually getting a laminate. The next benefit is a VIP merch pack, and then next you get first entry into the venue, and then after that you get first access to merch. Moving on to the next benefit, you get the Key VIP experience, and that includes a group photo with Key. So that is the unique part of this tier. You get a group photo with Key. I am assuming it's going to be 10 people. Usually, as we have been talking about on social media, the trend is now 10 people. It would be amazing if it was like 5 or 6, but usually I'm assuming it's going to be 10. Hopefully it won't be like JB and it's 20 people in a photo, but I'm assuming it's going to be about 10 people in the photo. And again, I don't know if it's going to be like a standing or a sit down type of situation. I don't really know, but we'll see once we get more information. The next benefit will be Soundcheck, and then again you get a merch pack, a laminate, first entry to the venue, and then first access to merch. And again, I don't have exact numbers, but I'm assuming for the Key VIP experience, it would be about $300 for this. Moving on is the Ultimate Key VIP experience, and this is the package that is not an add-on. So this actually includes your concert ticket. So that is the first benefit of this one. It includes your concert ticket. The other two are add-ons, so they do not include your concert ticket, but this one actually does. The next benefit is a little bit unclear, but right now it seems like you get a very intimate, I'm assuming one-on-one experience or photo opportunity with Key. I'm assuming either you get to take a selfie with him or that you get to like get a photo with him alone. That is what I'm hoping, obviously, but it sounds insane, and obviously everyone is going to be wanting that ticket in that tier. Just like the others, you get sound check, and then you get the merch pack, and then you get a laminate, but this laminate is going to be signed by Key. So that is what's different from the other two. You get a laminate, but this time it is going to be signed, and then just like the other two, you're going to be getting first entry to merch and then first entry into the venue. And for this tier, because it is so like intimate and like ultimate basically, I'm assuming it's going to be upwards of $500, which is crazy, but not too crazy if you think about it, if it does include a concert ticket. So who knows? We shall see. All right, guys, sorry my battery died. I had to change it. But yes, that was a little information about the VIP. If or once, but honestly, if we get information for the prices, I will probably make a TikTok update. So go follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. All right, that was it for VIP info. Now we're going to be moving on to the last part, which are my little tips and tricks. As always, if you want to get tickets, I've said this before, but if you want to get tickets, especially for this tour, I suggest multiple devices and multiple accounts. I highly suggest that you ticket with your friends, especially if you want VIP and want these add-ons. Again, I don't really know how the add-ons work. I don't know how easy or hard it is, but in my opinion, under high stress situations like buying concert tickets, I think that the more help that you have, the better. So if you have friends, multiple devices, multiple accounts, I would try to do that. I would also obviously try to do this together. Obviously, you could do it over the phone or FaceTime, but if you are together, you kind of can like see what's happening at the same time and have like eyes on like different devices, not like through like a screen, you know? So if you can all ticket physically together with multiple devices, multiple people, and multiple accounts, I would highly suggest that. And again, I always say this, but have a plan and a backup plan as far as your seating and your sections. Again, look at the venue seating maps. I mentioned this during Taemin tour ticketing, but aviewfrommyseat.com, I will link their website again. You can usually look up almost every single venue, whether it's like concerts, sports, anything, and you can see like where your seat might be or like where you would want to sit. So I would go toggle through that website and see like, hey, I want section 101, I want floor A left. So now you kind of like have an idea of where you want to sit, and once you have an idea of where you want to sit, have 2 or 3 backups. Again, I mentioned this before, but have 2 or 3 backups of where you will also want to sit. And also just have a 4th one where like, I don't want to seat, but like it's a guaranteed spot where like people don't really want to go. Maybe it's behind the speaker or something, but like you know that like you'll be guaranteed to get a seat. You never know, okay? Ticketmaster, K-pop, it's crazy these days, so you always have to have a backup plan. So yeah, I just suggest having a backup plan, looking at the seating map, knowing your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, even 10th option of where you want to sit. And also, again, communicate that with your friends or people who you are going to the concert with, because again, if you're not on the same page, it is going to create chaos the day of ticketing. And last, again, have a positive mindset, a positive spirit. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous for Taemin, but I was honestly pretty confident. But for Key, I'm honestly a little bit nervous, not only because, again, I have no idea what the prices are for like anything, but also with this like VIP add-on. For Taemin, I knew the VIP prices, so I was able to budget and like know what I was going to be spending. But for Key, I have no idea, especially for VIP, what we're going to be spending or how much it costs. So that is a little bit stressful for me right now. But again, try to have a positive mindset. And again, you will get tickets, and if not, you will have an opportunity to see Key again. If you want more ticketing tips, I do have more tips at the end of my 2 Taemin ticketing videos. I made one for like the general ticketing and then one for like VIP specific. So if you do want very specific helpful tips, go to the end of that video. And I had a lot of people come up to me during Taemin tour thanking me how much like those tips helped. So hopefully they do help for this tour as well, and hopefully we all can get tickets. But that is all I have for today. I'm going to go. It is literally 11:42 at night. I need to go to bed and edit this video. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if I do have any updates, I will make a TikTok. Also, I will upload it to YouTube Shorts so you guys on YouTube can see it as well. But I will make a TikTok update to this video if we do get prices or more information or anything about pre-sale or whatever. Be sure to follow me again on my other social medias. I am slowly trying to get back into Instagram, and again, I'm on Twitter every damn day, 24/7. So if you don't know where to find me, just DM me on Twitter. I will respond to you probably in 20 seconds because, girl, I'm always on Twitter. And last but not least, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel because I do plan to upload more consistently. I know I've been literally lying for the past like 10 years on this channel, okay? But we're gonna get there, okay? We're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in, and you will be seeing me a lot more. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, comment down below if you do have tips for the little add-on thing, or if you have any questions or concerns about key ticketing, or honestly about anything K-pop related. I would love to answer your question or direct you to someone who can. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay colorful. Bye-bye. I recently collabed with Pix Queen, and I got these little key fan-made photo cards, so I'm going to end it with this little key photo card as always, because y'all know I love to end it with a photo card. All right. Bye-bye. Ooh.